was nice spending a couple of days with all of you. We tried to make this open and discussing and trying to move the ball. And I think we did a little bit anyway. I think we have a lot of successes to think about for this past couple of days. And I thank all of you, and of course all the support that we had, and I already thanked them publicly at lunchtime today, or this morning I guess it was. But it was nice to assemble again this year. We're going to try to do it again next year. I don't think we will have solved all the problems by next year. If we have, then we'll go party somewhere else. But we'll try to do it again next year. And if you have any summary comments that you would like to share with us, please do. We have many of the presentations will be online, and we'll make them available. We've done some podcasts and some recordings with some of you, and we'll do some more. Really want to thank, of course, Local Motors for going through the expense of bringing a vehicle here, and also with AutonomousStuff. And with having the NASCAR vehicle here, I think that was nice. To the car dealers who came here, I don't know what you thought. We gave them a little hard time in our session, didn't we? Maybe, but it was really nice having you and sharing with us what you have in the showroom. And thank you for bringing the vehicles. And we want to. We do this next year. We want to have you involved again. Also, I think it's important that we know what we can buy now that begins to do this, what works and what doesn't work, and what its limitations, so that we can make the proper decisions ourselves, or the people that we talk to, we can help them make the proper decisions. We also want to look towards the opportunities that we think are available with the technology moving forward, and continue to try to move it forward. I think what we found out, or what I've been finding out lately, as I've said, to get this really moving to providing the mobility that we think that should be provided out there, it has to be a grassroots movement. It has to be the community who decides that, because then they look around their community, they want to be inclusive, and they want to make it happen for their community. I think, and fundamentally, you're using your assets with your streets. You should grab ownership of those streets or regain ownership of those streets and say they're ours for the service of our community, and mobility is an important element for us to provide in our community, to be inclusive and do that. Whether or not the thing ends up going out on the New Jersey Turnpike or on Route 1 or traveling between communities, let's try to solve it for our community first, our neighbors, our friends, and do that. And if we do that and do that well, hey, viral adoption will just, it'll go. But if we don't do it for ourselves in our own neighborhoods, in our own environments, nobody's going to do it for us. Really, we have to look at it from the community level, and we have to do it for ourselves. Anyway, thank you very much for Fred, oh no, Fred wants to talk.
This is like going to a fraternity reunion. We were here last year and the year before, and it's so great to see you. But I just got some really good news, a text, that Department of Energy grant proposal that we made a couple of weeks ago with Vanu and some folks from NREL and others was funding, or actually they moved us so we could apply. We had to do.
Oh, Fred, I thought you had money for me, Fred.
No, we had to. And they accepted. They said, "Go ahead." But Vanu says we got a real good chance of being selected. So thanks, Vanu.
All right, Fred. And of course, Diana was here, and you know, she controls the budget in USDOT, and she is favorable to all this. She is. We just have to put together an outstanding proposal to really do this and do it for real, in a real community where it will be accepted and not have stones or Molotov cocktails thrown at it. And, you know, and it might happen. So anyway, thank you. We had good weather eventually. Looks like we'll do it Tuesday night welcome reception at my house next year.